Manga-Waido.
My name is Misako. I work at a local supermarket. Welcome! We hold daily sales items and the workplace is energetic and fun. But there is this one guy who is always making complaints. This guy, who's in his 60s, started frequenting the supermarket about a year ago. Not sure if he's a retiree or what, but every time he comes in...
Why is this marked half price and this is not? It's on the same shelf! It's on the same shelf! Make it the same price, for God's sake!
It's always the same. Gets all worked up over nothing. His manners are also simply awful. He leaves a frozen meat package on another shelf or pokes and feels fruit and fresh foods with his hands to check to see if they're ripe. Oh, please, sir!
Okay, now let me see. Is this really fresh?
Whenever he comes in, the staff keep a close eye on him and are ready to take appropriate measures. I remember when masks and toilet paper were short. That was really exasperating.
Come on, give them masks! You should really give priority to seniors.
Please, sir, come this way.
It came down to the store manager calling this old guy to the back of the room and informing him that he's no longer welcome at the store. But the store manager was young and a novice and couldn't quite handle the old man.
What? Banned from the supermarket? If you do that, I'm gonna sue and you'll be out of a job.
The old man shot back with so much force that the manager gave up on the ban.
I am so sorry, sir.
Well, this ended up giving the guy more confidence, and he started acting even more belligerent, shooing other customers aside when in his way. We started to get many complaints demanding that something be done about that old geezer.
Get out of my way!
Because of the old man's antics, part-timers began quitting, and the work shift started to suffer. Both part-timers as well as full-time staff were at the limit.
Are you really gonna quit?
I just can't take it anymore! Then, one day, an incident that really irked the old geezer occurred. A fee had been placed on shopping bags. A sign announcing this change was placed in the store for all to see at least 1 month prior. Although there were some minor complaints. Sorry, but there is a slight fee for a shopping bag. Yes, of course, no problem. It was decided by the government, so everyone was okay with that. Except one old fuddy-duddy.
What? Pay for something that's always been free? No way!
Well, okay. Could you just take this home without a bag?
How do you expect me to carry all this without a bag? What are you, daft?
Right back at you, old fogey, is what I wanted to say. But I patiently listened to the old guy who was adamant about not paying for the shopping bag. But today was a sales day, and behind the old man there was a big, long line. I was on the verge of tears with the geezer being adamant and the impatient dagger-like eyes of the people in line. Then, a woman in line says, "Come on, hurry it up! I'll give you this shopping bag!" The old man grumbled, but accepted the bag and sauntered off. I thanked the woman and hurriedly opened the register. Please hurry up and ban this old geezer from coming to the store or have him move away. Far away. That's what I was hoping, but that, of course, would never come to pass, as he soon appeared again. And what's worse, he lined up at the register where a new part-timer was. I wanted to give her support, but my line was fully packed and could do nothing about it.
I don't need no stinking bag. No, just leave it as it is. But I don't want to be called a thief, so I want you to put tape on each and every one of the items.
I could see that the young part-timer was shivering with fear, but the other staff members were too busy to help her. And to make things worse, probably on purpose, all the items were little things such as gum, candy, and there must have been at least 20 items on the counter.
Come on, speed it up! Man, if you just had a bag, you could just throw it all in and be done with it. It's all your fault for putting a price on shopping bags. Come on, put them stickers on.
That poor part-time girl was on the verge of tears. I just can't stand it anymore. I was super pissed and took the store microphone in my hand. Today, there was someone in the store that would change things. Managing Director, assistance at Register 1. As I said that into the mic, the entire store went silent. That's because people were not used to hearing the words Managing Director coming over the store speakers. Then, a competent-looking middle-aged man appeared. All the customers seemed elated and were like, "Oh, it's been a while, sir." Understandable, because this guy used to be the manager of this store up until about 3 years ago. Because the current manager is on an extended holiday, the former store manager and the current managing director came in to help out. He's the complete opposite of the current novice and weak manager. He's got a stern expression and a seriousness about them that when I first met him, I was even a bit scared. But despite his looks, he is very considerate, stepping in for other workers or handing out candy to the kids. "Oh, Mr. Director." He had already heard stories about this old geezer complainer, and he stood in front of the cowering girl as if to protect her.
I'm sorry, sir. Is there a problem here?
As soon as the old fogey saw the expression on the managing director's face, all enthusiasm drained from his face.
Huh? Are you for real? Why are you here? Ah, so the complainer is you, Mr. Tamura.
It turned out that the complainer and the managing director were acquainted.
The staff and members were really having a hard time with you, I hear. And this little commotion you've caused here is honestly obstruction of business. Please, no! I didn't mean anything by it. Just a little staff trading. Staff trading? What you are doing is simply just harassment. If you cannot even show the basic manner of society, please never come to this store again. Please leave at once.
With that, the customers were elated, and slowly little clapping sounds could be heard and rose to a crescendo. Even some of the staff were crying and clapping. Proof that the old geezer was a burden on all of us. It looked like the old guy wanted to say something, but we stared him down and he slinked away. Even the customer got in on the act, yelling, "Yeah, get out of here, and don't ever come back." Red-faced, he gathered up his shopping items and dashed off like a frightened cat. We learned later that they knew each other through Go. The managing director was apparently the head of the local Go club. By all accounts, the old guy got fired from his company and was looking for work through his Go buddies. But he hasn't shown up at the club, and nobody was sure what he was doing. By the accounts of a rumor-loving customer, he got divorced some years back and is living a lonely life all alone. Guess his prospects for a new job are also not looking very good. There are not many small, accessible supermarkets around here, so I hear he's frequenting a high-end supermarket near the train station. But to have to spend money on expensive items must be pretty hard on him. I heard someone say he looks like he lost considerable weight and now looks like a skeleton. But I guess he brought it on himself. Huh? Is that Mr. Tamura? With the old guy no longer frequenting the place, the workplace is much brighter and energetic. It's all thanks to the managing director. Hope to continue working in this kind of environment.